Hyperpigmentation whom? Dark spots where? Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Kensthetic, and I'm here with you guys today with a new video. As you guys can tell by the title and the state of my face right now, this is going to be a makeup related video. So in today's video we will be trying out, this will be a first impressions demo and all of that of the Juvia's Place Foundation, as well as a concealer. So I'm super excited because, as you guys know, if you guys are not a stranger to my channel, I have been suffering with acne for the past few months, and y'all can see that the hyperpigmentation is real. The inflammation did go down, so now we're just stuck with hyperpigmentation. But it's okay, sis, because we're gonna get it together, okay? Also, as we are trying to get it together, we're gonna find great ways to cover up our hyperpigmentation. So that's basically gonna be the focus of most of my foundation reviews, as well as like complexion face videos here on my channel. So I hope you guys are just as excited as I am to try out this foundation and concealer. I heard so many great things, so I'm like ready to go out as soon as I finish this face, because I just feel like I'm gonna be beat. But I'm just saying, before we get started, do not forget to subscribe to my channel. Go ahead and hit that red subscribe button down below, because you'll be back for more, sis. And if you guys enjoyed this video, go ahead and give it a big thumbs up so that I know. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so I went to Ulta and I picked up the Juvia's Place Foundation as well as a concealer. So the foundation is the I Am Magic Velvety Matte Foundation, and I did pick this up in the shade Kampala number 340. So I did swatch it on my chin area, because I feel like that's where I have the most hyperpigmentation, and this shade seemed to be a good match, so we'll go ahead and see. So I wanted to point out this cool feature on Juvia's Place website. It's basically a shade finder. So if you don't have access to an Ulta store or whatever other store Juvia's Place products are sold in, you can figure out what shade you are in order to order your complexion products online. Also, sidebar, Juvia's Place does have a sale for Labor Day weekend. This video will be posted on Saturday, August 31st. And the sale will still be active at that time, but all complexion products will be 30% off. So if you click on the shade finder tab of the website, at the top you can see that they have like all of the shades listed out and some brief information about the skin tone and the undertone of each shade. Then you go down, and the first question is, what shade kingdom do you belong to? And the three options are dark kingdom, medium kingdom, and light kingdom. So at first I thought I would be medium kingdom, but I'm actually in dark kingdom. And when you click into dark kingdom, it gives you three options: deepest dark, deep dark, and dark. So I would fall under the dark category, so I'm gonna go ahead and click on that. And then the next step is, now let's figure out your undertone. So here they have 4 different undertones under that deep kingdom. Well, the deep shade of the deep dark kingdom. Y'all get what I'm saying. So the 4 options for undertones is cool, neutral, warm, and olive, and they have some information listed under each of them to help you figure out your undertone. And it's kind of like basic information for finding undertone, what shade jewelry you look better in, whether it be silver, gold, or both, what color your veins are, your tannin tendencies of your skin tone, and what colors you usually look good in. So you can read through the information, figure out which undertone you are. If you already know what undertone you fall under, you could go ahead and click into that. So for me, I feel like I usually fall between like a warm and a neutral undertone. So I went ahead and I clicked on both of neutral and warm to get a sense of if it matched the color that I had already shade matched myself to in the store. And unfortunately it didn't, so it didn't work for me. But I did want to point out this feature for anyone who doesn't have access to a store where Juvia's Place products are sold, so you can get a sense of how this shade finder tool works on their website. So yeah. And then I picked up the I Am Magic concealer in the shade 10, J10. So this is what the box of the concealer looks like. Okay, so we're just gonna go straight into it. I already did my eyebrows and I did my eyeshadow and I just moisturized my face. I have nothing on my face right now. I feel like my skin is looking way better than it did during my 2-month acne update. If you guys did not see that video, I'll go ahead and link it above in the cards. But I'm going to start off by priming my face. And to prime my face today, I'm going to use the NYX Cosmetics primer. This is the Angel Veil primer. So I'm just going to go ahead and just apply that all over my face. And we are looking casket ready, but it's okay because we're about to fix that. So I'm going to go ahead and just jump right into the foundation. So this is what the packaging of the actual foundation looks like. It's so cute and it has like a nice matte finish to the packaging, which I love. And one thing that I've seen with a lot of videos about this foundation is that people will go ahead and squeeze the product onto their hand and then take the product and dot it over their face so they have more control over like, you know, when it's time to blend and stuff. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna go ahead and dot it all over. And this foundation claims to be buildable and medium to full coverage. So we're gonna see, because as you guys know, I have a lot of hyperpigmentation right now. So we're going to see, one, how this foundation does for hyperpigmentation, and two, how it does for acne prone skin, since those are my two main skin concerns right now. So I used my first pump and I just dotted it all over my face. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do half of my face using this brush. This is the NYX Cosmetics brush in 02. It is a foundation brush. And then I'm going to go ahead and use my Real Technique sponge to blend out the other half, just so we can see how the foundation acts when it is blended with a brush, and then how it acts when it is blended with a sponge. So I'm going to go ahead and blend this first layer out, and we're going to see how the coverage is and if we will need a second layer. It feels so weird blending out my foundation with the brush. I haven't done this in forever, but since I do have hyperpigmentation now, I'm trying to try out different products, different techniques. One's a face. Okay, so I think the shade is okay. So while I was edited, I noticed that the shade was a little lighter than like my upper body. But I do believe that this foundation like oxidizes, or maybe like after I complete the other steps of my makeup, it ends up looking fine. So I just wanted to note that before y'all clock me like, oh, this foundation is too light for her. I think the shade is fine, especially since I have a tan now. Because usually what I do when I match foundations is I will go in the store and I will pump a foundation that I know is my shade, and then I will match it to that. But since I do have a tan, it was kind of hard for me to match it that way. But it did give us great coverage with this first layer. And then I'm going to take the sponge and blend out this side. Yeah, I'm liking a brush better. The sponge is picking up some of the product and my sponge is not even wet at all. Okay, so this is how we look after layer number 1. What y'all thinking? What y'all thinking? Just a close-up. So the verdict is in. I'm gonna go ahead and apply some more on this side and blend it out with the brush, because when I did use a sponge, we lost some of the product. I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna dot it. Definitely use a brush versus a sponge. I would have never in a million years guessed that it made such a big difference. But as I told you guys, we are trying out new things. We are experimenting. And hyperpigmentation who? Dark spots where? Ooh. I am liking it so far. I'm liking it. The fact that one layer could have gave me enough coverage to hard the hyperpigmentation we've been going through is really amazing to me. So just like every other time I apply foundation, I'm going to go in now and I'm going to set my foundation with my Laura Mercier medium deep setting powder. And I'm just going to use my Real Technique sponge to do that. And I've set my foundation and this is how we are looking. We didn't lose color at all. The finish looks flawless so far. So now I'm going to go in and I'm going to highlight using the concealer. So the concealer that I picked up is in the shade 10. Okay, it's not bad. I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit. We'll start off with a little bit, and if we need more, then we'll go in and add more. But when I put my concealer, I don't like to put it all the way up because then the product just sits there. As I am blending this out, I'm going to blend it up so that we don't have too much product in our creasing area and we're not looking crazy. I'm going to go ahead and put a little dab on my forehead, down the bridge of my nose, upper lip, lower lip, fiend. And then I'm going to go ahead and take my Real Technique sponge and let's let it dry for a little bit. Let's give it the real test. Let's let it dry for a little bit because I usually do let my concealer dry as I go in and do my eyeliner. So I'm going to do that real quick, and then afterwards we will go ahead and blend the concealer out. Okay, so I went ahead and winged my eyes, and now we're going to go in and blend out the concealer with our sponge. It looks so good. Look at it. Make it real close up so y'all can see. Face, snatch body bag. My face doesn't feel cakey at all, and that was my biggest concern with trying this foundation and the concealer. I'm like, oh my god, it's gonna be too heavy for me. Yeah, it feels very comfortable. Like it feels regular. I don't feel heavy at all, and we have so much coverage. This is like ridiculous. What y'all thinking? What y'all think? What y'all think? Hyperpigmentation, like y'all remember how my face looked at the beginning of this video? I'm gonna go ahead and put a clip here so y'all can see like the before and then the now. So I'm gonna go ahead and set my concealer with the translucent powder from Laura Mercier. I use that like in the middle of my face, and then I'm gonna go ahead with the medium deep towards the outskirts, the outskirts of where we applied the concealer. The beat to On the Low by Burna Boy has been in my head ever since I listened to the album, which has been like weeks now. But that song is just so fire to me. So yeah, this is how we're looking. I'm in love, 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 I'm in love. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and finish the rest of my face off camera, and then I will be back to show you guys my final face. I'm going to do a mini wear test, and then I will give you guys my final thoughts and opinions on this foundation and concealer. Hey guys, so I'm back. I went ahead and I finished my face off. And this is how we looking. This is how we looking. I have on my C Cosmetics lashes per usual. But I am really in love with my face. I'm really shy. 9:44 p.m. I need to record 2 more videos, and then I will be back to give you guys my final thoughts and opinions. Also, as I'm editing this video, I'm gonna let you guys know if the foundation made me break out in the days following, just because that's a problem I have with a lot of foundations. I love the coverage, I love everything about the foundation, and the next morning or 2 days later, I wake up and my face is broken out, and y'all know my face is struggling right now. So I'll go ahead and I'll put like a little blurb on the screen and let you guys know as I am editing the video, because I do want to give it a fair shot. Like, you know, let's see what happens in the days following. So that's what I'll do as I'm editing. But I'm gonna go ahead right now. I need to record 2 more videos, and then I will be back to let you guys know my final thoughts and opinions. And this will be like a mini wear test, because I'll probably be up with my face on for like maybe another 4 hours. So we'll see, you know, like, do we get oily or not? Does she move or not? Does she crease or not? So I'll give you guys a tea when I get back, but for now I'm gonna go ahead and record my other videos, and then Okay guys, so it is 12:30 and despite my high energy, I'm super tired. So I'm about to take my face off and call it a night. But before I take it off, I just wanted to come back and share how my face looks after about 4 hours and let you guys know my final thoughts and opinions on the Juvia Place Foundation as well as concealer. So honestly, I'm in love with my face. Like, it is 4 hours later. I did not have to blot at all and my face looks so popping, like so popping, not oily at all. I didn't see any creasing, and I usually crease up a lot around my smile lines because I'm always talking, I'm always laughing, I'm always kikiing, so this area tends to crease up really quickly, and I didn't see that at all. So I was really happy about it. Overall, it looks really good. And one thing I thought about when I don't know how I thought about it, but I was like, I did not even have to correct my dark marks before putting this foundation on. And usually I have to like correct, and usually like correct twice depending on what correct I'm using, since my hyperpigmentation is so bad at this point. But yeah, this foundation it changed the game for me. Okay, so the fact that I don't have to correct my face meant a lot. And I was thinking about it and I was like, wait, I feel like I skipped a step in my makeup, and I was like, I didn't even need that step. So I would honestly say that this foundation is approved by me for dark spots, hyperpigmentation. As I noted, I'm gonna insert a blurb throughout this video somewhere letting you guys know as I'm editing the video if I notice any breakouts tomorrow or the day after. I usually give my face about 2 days to be like, all right sis, like what you really gonna do, because a lot of foundations I have tried have broke me out. So I just want to be sure before I provide you guys with this opinion, because this is a very big thing. Okay, so I really love my face. I think it looks really good. Like, I am in love. Like, the color match, A1, coverage, A2, 10 out of 10. And it just feels really comfortable. It doesn't feel like I have a cakey face. It doesn't feel dry at all. It just feels like so comfortable, and it just looks so amazing. I'm honestly in love, guys. But comment down below and let me know if you guys tried this foundation. Let me know if you guys tried this concealer. When you guys are commenting down below, try to keep your personal thoughts and opinions to yourself. I am exclusively reviewing the foundation and the concealer. We're not gonna go into the brand owner or whatever. Keep that energy to yourself and away from this video, just saying. Before you guys leave, make sure you guys are subscribed to my channel by hitting that red subscribe button down below. Join the family, sis, because you'll be back for more. We're on the road to 2K and we're trying to get there by the end of September. So go ahead and share this video with your friends, share with your family, share with anybody you know has hyperpigmentation or dark marks, and let them know that they need to watch this video. Okay, sis? So yes, as always, I'll go ahead and include my recent uploads here. I'll include some makeup related videos since y'all are here for makeup, and I do want to provide you guys with a video giving you guys step-by-step details on how to apply foundation for all of my girls who have dark spots, who have hyperpigmentation. So that video will be coming soon. It will be very detailed, so make sure you're on the lookout for that. And until my next video, I will see you guys later.